What is up, guys? I'm here today. Today I have for you a video where we're going to be discussing the changes to leveling in Blade & Soul since the Gunslinger update. So as you know, Gunslinger update just went live 2 days ago, so a lot of people have been playing it. So what if you want to see what you're going to be getting through the rest of the story if you haven't finished yet? If you're debating creating a new character and you want to go for it or not, or if you want to use your level 50 voucher but you don't know if you should buy a level 50 voucher, all things to weigh. We're going to discuss everything that's changed in leveling all the way from level 1 up through HM6 that you see me at here. So what you see there, HM6 and that experience bar, how full it is, so we are at about 2 million out of 3 million experience there. That is only from the yellow quests. I have not done any orange quests, and I have done very few blue quests, just a couple in the Gunwa City area. So where do you hit certain milestones now? So level 50 is now reached Act 4, Chapter 21 during this event. So if you don't know already, right now leveling has 50% bonus experience for Acts 1 through 4. So you could just level up a little bit faster up until October 18th. So if you're debating creating it all, now is a great time. Or if you're leveling up your Gunslinger, just so you know, have it aware. So level 50 at Act 4, Chapter 21. You reach HM2 at Act 4, Chapter 28. HM3 at Act 4, Chapter 33, and HM4 at Act 4, Chapter 38. So you are HM4 now simply from completing the main story series of quests. Now you can go ahead and get HM5 at Act 6, Chapter 4, and you get Act 7, Chapter 6 gets you HM6. So that's where you see right here I'm HM6. I have not used my experience charms yet, so the experience charms are going to put me over the top over to HM7. So you will hit HM7 just for completing the main story. And then, of course, there's another 3-ish million experience for completing the side orange quests as well, plus the 500,000 experience charms. So it's looking like the story right now gets you to HM8 pretty easily. So you will get to HM8 simply for completing all the story possibilities in Blade & Soul now, which is about half a level further than you got before. So as far as using your level 50 voucher, if you were debating it, you're really only going to miss out on about half a bar's worth of experience from HM7 to HM8 leveling your character. So just from the bonus experience. So it's still not too big of a deal if you want to use your level 50 voucher. However, it does only take about 12-ish hours to get to the point, maybe 10-ish, somewhere in that range, 10 to 12 hours to reach that same point. So if you're willing to play for that long, it's worth saving the money. But if you do want to go ahead and buy the level 50 voucher, all you're missing out on is half a bar of experience. As far as rewards for quests now, so as you can see, there are far less materials that are rewarded from completing the main story. So if you remember, I put out a video a while ago saying how you could farm the story to actually get a lot of materials. That is no longer the case. They give you just enough materials to go ahead and upgrade this new weapon up to its next stage. So that is actually a big change. A lot less materials they give you simply for completing the story. They do, however, give you all the Flowers of Lament that you need for this, so there was no point in saving them up. So I do apologize for saying that in the video about preparing for your gunner. I'm sorry if I wasted some of your gold. Now, with regards to leveling up your weapon, the Ivory Moon weapon has been completely removed. It's not even a trace of it in the game anymore. I haven't checked my characters to see ones that have it already to see if it's been replaced, but any new character will not get it. They will get these 4 weapons. You're going to get a Sterling, an Ivory Moon, a Lucent, and a Pinnacle. So the Sterling is rewarded the same place where you got the Ivory Moon weapon, which was Act 4, Chapter 2, that transitional point. So that's when you get the Sterling weapon. It has the same stats, actually, as the Ivory Moon, but it does have this really, really cool bonus here. 11% critical rate bonus for 12 seconds, which is awesome. It's actually better than the Baleful and Seraph weapons, that percentage increase. So that's really nice. It actually helps clearing the early game pretty nicely, or that mid-late game section of the story. Ivory Moon pistols are rewarded a little bit later, Chapter 18, Toppling the Giant. So Chapter 18 is right before you go ahead and fight Jinseon for the first time in that act. So that's when you get that weapon. You get Lucent pistols at Act 34, or Chapter 34. So Chapter 34 is once again right before you're going to go ahead and fight Jinseon, so nice little damage upgrade then. And then you get Pinnacle pistols towards the end, Chapter 8 of Act 5. You get a Pinnacle pistol set. Gem-wise, you get 2 gem slots on the first 2 pistols and 3 gem slots on the last 2 pistols. So those are the new pistols that you get. So less materials, no Ivory Moon weapon anymore, so they don't give you the upgrade materials for it. The gems that are rewarded are the same. You get your Hong Moon Ruby, you get your Hong Moon Citron, and you get your Hong Moon Sapphire. You get those 3 gems that you see right there. So that's also maintained, stayed the same. As far as the memory bells go, you do get your 65. You see I have purchased the outfit. It is an amazing outfit. I do not... It's worth the 45 bells to me. But you could save them up for other items as well on the market, on the trade for that event. So now as far as surveys go, surveys have been removed from the game. You now just have a simple thing where you just click it and it gives you the reward. So it gives you 11 of these Hajun's gifts bags. And for those of you that don't know, Hajun is still alive in my game. I never read his letters anymore. I can't send him to his death. But anyway, he gives you 11 gifts, and each one of these gifts contains 3 Hongmoon keys, 5 Hongmoon Unsealing Charms, 5 Fortune Potions, and 3 Master Field Repair Tools. So that's a solid amount. You're getting 33 repair tools, which is awesome for running late game dungeons and stuff, so you don't have to go back out. Even raids as well, like Black Tower and things like that. Then, of course, Hongmoon Unsealing Charms, 55 of those, 33 keys, and 55 Fortune Potions total, so that's pretty awesome. They also give you 2 more gems. They give you a Triangular Ruby and a Triangular Peridot. However, the majority of the weapons in the story only have 2 gem slots, so you're going to use the Amethyst that you get at like level 8 or 9, I think. No, maybe level 11. You get it right after that, chapter 10. So that's gem plus the Triangular Diamond is what you're going to use the entire game. If you ever do get a chance to slot another gem, put on the Peridot. Otherwise, you don't really get the Ruby in time to go ahead and use it. So, and then that gem becomes obsolete by the time you get the Square Ruby. So the Triangular Ruby doesn't have much of a use, but the Peridot can get used sometimes when you get weapons with 3 slots, like the Lycan weapon. I think you'll get a 3-slot one. But yeah, so that's that. Anything else that has changed? I believe that is basically all that has changed. So less materials, different weapon progression system. As you see, you got this new unrefined Scaleborn weapon. You get the Scaleborn weapon at Chapter 1 of Act 7. It's a super cool little transition over to legendaries. It makes it easier for new players to figure out what they got to do. So you can pick your Baleflor Seraph, and then all you got to do is get the stone. A lot easier, a lot more intuitive than before. I haven't checked the rest of the trees to see what they look like. I've really only been playing the Gunner. Oh, you also get less of these Harmony treasures. You get 20 less free gold from those. Kind of disappointing, but it's something to live with. But otherwise, that is basically all that has changed as far as leveling goes for a new character. So anyway, hope you found this useful. Hope it gives you an idea of what to expect or what sort of items you're going to be getting now for playing through the story, or if you want to level an Arth, if you're debating you want to level a Gunslinger or not. So thanks for watching, and I will see you at the next video.